it's finally time now for me to start unlocking the rest of the tier 5 stuff. So I did unlock these two first initially, and I set up a temporary plastic and rubber setup because I needed something going to unlock the rest of these, because I do need like the power stuff over here, and then I need the tier 4 belts, I need like the packager and stuff before I can actually make a full functional, full scale oil setup for plastic rubber and also the power setup. I also need to unlock like Turbofuel and stuff using MAM, but I'll do this after after doing all of this. But yeah, I plan on completing and unlocking everything over here, and also I'll unlock this one, the manufacturer, and I'm also planning to unlock the pipes. This is very essential, and this blueprint mark 2. So there are lots of stuff that I will unlock before I proceed further. So let's get on with it. First, it's logistics mark 4. Like that. Launch.
Milestone reached. The transportation of resources can reach new heights of efficiency. With the Mark IV belts and lifts, the truck, but even more importantly, your effort. Handling a large and complicated vehicle like the truck should come easy to a well-trained pioneer such as you. They are an obvious improvement over tractors concerning industrial purposes. Improvements for personal use were not measured.
Okay. Pretty simple stuff. This entire area is covered in fog, so we can't really see the space station. I'll just remove fog next time, but yeah. So the next thing, let's just wait for the pod to come back, then we can unlock the next one. Okay, now I'm ready for the next tier unlock, which is fluid packaging. This is a very important tier. Like the packager is one of the most important things that you need in order to do some like advanced fluid processing. And also it helps you like to package stuff, to get the packaged fuel basically. And you really need this for lots of different stuff. So, okay. So you also get the packaged liquid biofuel. I'm really curious to check this out because in early access, liquid biofuel was just useless. You basically did nothing with it. Now I know that you can use that for jetpack and stuff. There are some advantages to it, but I'm really curious to the recipe that it has. Is it a lot more simpler and easier to use? If so, then yeah, it might be worth it. But yeah, let me check that out. But yeah, first let's unlock. Nice.
Milestone reached. Avoid the embarrassment of placing liquids in your pockets only for them to spread across your suit. Package and unpackage them with the packager. Packaging fluids allows them to be transported in your inventory, on conveyor belts, and by vehicles. For increased, non-pocket related fluid storage, you can now use the industrial fluid buffer.
Yeah, no one can transport fluid in their pockets. So yeah, okay. Now let's wait for another 4.5 minutes, and then I should be able to unlock the next petroleum power, the final milestone in tier 5. Okay, now it's time to unlock the final tier, the final milestone in tier 5. Finally, I'll get the fuel powered generator. Finally, this is the power generation, like the power for oil. And industrial fluid buffer, it's a nice thing to have. You can make your entire factory work till like end game, like complete the game without using a single industrial fluid buffer. So not really that essential. Criterium resource, you can already scan it. You get it very early on using MAM. So okay, let's unlock.
Milestone reached. It is my honor and privilege to inform you that the fuel-powered generator, as well as the industrial fluid buffer, are now available. Due to a lack of gold in your sector, Criterium will serve as a suitable replacement to construct the fuel-powered generator. Your research into this element was valuable. In fact, you in particular are my most valuable pioneer, but don't tell the others I said that. It would be bad for morale.
Okay. By the way, that is all clouds or some particle effects. That's not fog. I have completely disabled fog. Like there is no fog at all, but all of that is over there, which is like particle effect clouds and etc. So that cannot be disabled. So okay, now let's just wait for a couple more minutes, and we should be. So TFI is done. Now the next thing is the first milestone in tier 6, which is industrial manufacturing. Finally, I'll get the manufacturer. I should be able to automate the crystal oscillator. Everything is ready in my base. The only thing is I need to plop a manufacturer down. So that factory will be complete. Apart from that, I'll definitely get computers and heavy modular frames. So with that, after that, I should be able to unlock these two and I will be done. Okay, now the first milestone of tier 6, industrial manufacturing. Finally, I am unlocking manufacturer after all this time, after all the planning. Okay, let's just do that. That, done. This will be huge.
Milestone reached. Manufacturers can receive up to 4 inputs for the production of complex parts, such as computers and heavy modular frames, but most importantly the 2 new project parts. The modular engine and adaptive control unit are essential for the development of Phase 3 of Project Assembly. You are making good progress. The future is starting to look bright.
Yeah, one of the reasons why I'm constantly talking about increasing my power production, like using oil for power, and also having a proper rubber and plastic factory, is because the manufacturer consumes so much power. It's insane. It's 55 megawatts compared to, for example, assembler 15 megawatts. Like it's more than 3 times. It's roughly 4 times the power consumption. And with one coal, like with 120 coal, I think you can get something like, how much is that? Let's see. 75 times 8. That's, yeah, you can get 600 megawatts with like 120 coal. So that's basically nothing. So plop down like 10 manufacturers and you are done. So you can't really, and also even the refineries consume so much power, and you plop down refineries as if you're drinking water basically in this game. So you really need high power consumption. So actually getting that is quite essential. So let's just wait. Let's just unlock this and then fix it blueprint Mark II, and I should be good for a long time before I'm able to automate every single one of these. So I'll be done. The only thing that will be left is trains. I can't really do them right now. It has lots of like computers and stuff, and also I don't really need it just yet, so I'll wait on that. Okay, so the pod is back. Now I can unlock pipelines Mark II. So this basically doubles the flow rate of fluids, which is very nice, especially to transport liquids across long distances. This will be very helpful. Of course, the pipeline Mark II pump is also very useful because it basically more than doubles the head lift that you have. So it's nice.
Milestone reached. Pipelines and pipeline pumps can now be upgraded to Mark II. They are like Mark I, but better. Pipes seem to be objects of fascination to humans. In fact, there are recorded instances of humans doing nothing but thinking about pipes for hours.
Thinking about pipes for us. Interesting. Okay, so we are left with only one unlock left, which is Blueprint Designer Mark II. This will be insane. 5 by 5 by 5. So this is a new stuff in 1.0. This was not there in early access, so that will be insane getting this. Also, by the way, all of these need like heavy modular frames, computers, etc. So I have all of these. The only reason I had this was because I was constantly looting hard drives, like whenever I used to go to these crash sites, right? Like you can see all the black color ones are the ones which I have obtained. The red color ones I am not able to do it. I didn't have it at that time. For example, this crash site needs 10 turbo motors. I do have it over here, 21, but when I went over here to this crash site, I didn't have it. And crash sites like this, which require very late game stuff, usually have very late game stuff around it. So these crash sites are like high quality crash sites, like so you will have very late game stuff around it. And whenever I was looting stuff like that, I used to constantly get whatever I got. I used to store them over here. That's how I have like all of these heavy modular frames, computers, etc. I have exactly the amount required to like complete these. So which is perfect, honestly. I'm very happy. So once the pod comes back, I will unlock this, and then we should be able to unlock some final MAM stuff like hard drive stuff, and then I should be able to build the factory. Okay, so the final milestone, Fix-It Blueprints Mark II. Select these, and I'm done. I've completed everything.
Milestone reached. The Blueprint Mark II improves upon the Mark I in every dimension, except for the metaphysical ones. This improvement was made available due to complaints from pioneers about other pioneers not being capable of managing their space efficiently. We listen to pioneers, always.
The devs basically saying that we listen to the player base. That's the reason we did this. We didn't really want to do this, but because all the player base wanted it, we are doing it. That's what the devs basically said with that statement. Yeah, I was fine with 4x4x4. But yeah, still, I mean, it's fine. Where is it? Okay, here. Okay, a bit more expensive. I can't really build it yet because I don't have computers or heavy modular frames, but sure. Yeah, slightly better. Nice. With that, I have completely unlocked everything in tier 5 and tier 6 apart from trains. Trains, I can just unlock it at the end. It's totally fine. I won't be using trains anytime soon. It will be a little bit later. So I'm totally fine with not unlocking trains yet. So now it's only factory building time. So the first is oil, power. Then it will be like oil, rubber, and plastic factory. And then it will be the computers and heavy modular frame factories. With that, I think everything will be done once I get, yeah, those things done. Everything, yeah, that's all the new stuff. There are some other stuff which I have to create factories for, like for example, high-speed connectors. I have completed the crystal oscillator, so that's not there. I have completed the AI limiter, that's not there. I do need to do the circuit boards though, so that is there. So stuff like that, some small stuff which I have unlocked using MAM. I still need to build factories for those. So yeah, we have a lot of stuff to do before we go to the next phase. Pretty exciting stuff. So let's get on that. Hello, so this is the temporary setup that I just built to unlock the next tiers. So basically I need like lots of rubber, plastic, and also like a little bit of fabric and stuff. I also need like what is this, packaged fuel, and also some of this, which is polymer resin, to unlock the next tiers in like MAM and stuff. And all of this is necessary before I build like a final setup for power using oil, and also for my final rubber and plastic production. So it is quite important to unlock like the next tiers, like tiers 5 and 6 specifically, that you get at least a little bit of rubber and plastic going. You can't have this as the end factory, because as you can see, I'm just taking in like 120 crude oil and just converting it directly into plastic. Very straightforward recipes, plastic and rubber, and whatever heavy oil residue I get, I just pumping it down to converting it to petroleum coke, and I'm just dumping it into coupon. So this is not an efficient setup at all, but you still need to set up something to get going. So this is like a very that's the reason it isn't even like looking like a proper factory or anything like that. I just set this up temporarily. It's already full. I have already stored enough to unlock the next tiers 5 and 6, and also to build the next set of factories. You do need plastic and rubber to like build a couple of stuff. Like packages, for example, you need plastic, so you do need them. So I have stored enough. I will store all of these till I complete my factory, and the rest I'll just pump it down to resource sink. And then here I have built a very temporary setup which just converts directly oil to fuel and polymer resin. This polymer resin is getting stored here, and over here I'm feeding in the empty canisters manually. I handcrafted some of those you can very quickly craft like 200 of those, like very easy. It's directly from plastic. So I just crafted, fed that in, and I have more than enough fuel. So I have already picked up like 100 packaged fuel and 100 polymer resin. That's all you need to unlock stuff like research in MAM, and that's more than enough. So my temporary setup is complete, and I have also gotten all the resources that I necessarily need to unlock the next stages. So yeah, a very simple, small starter setup for plastic and rubber. Now we can go ahead and unlock the next tiers and also unlock the next research in MAM. Okay, so now I am at like the final stages of unlocking stuff in MAM. I literally went around, collected all the resources that I needed. I was unlocking some small stuff here and there, like I did not want to do everything by recording because there was some small stuff which I could just research on my own. But there are some major stuff which I really want to research. This is the first time that I'm researching and I don't know what it will unlock and stuff. So that I want to do it in a recording session. So here we go. So I have finally gotten all the resources that I need. Some of these did take quite a bit of time, like packaged fuel and polymer resin. I did set up as like a starter base, so that helped me out. So let's see. So I do want to research these three first because the first research has exponential increase. Of course, it doesn't matter over here, but over here specifically, the upload speed is like 50%, and then over on. Wait a second, is it like additive or is it like multiplicative? I'm not sure. Like, is this 25% of the total, or is it just like 50 plus 25, 75%? I don't know what that is, but sure. Anyway, so I'll just do these three first. So let's just do that.
Dimensional expansion increased to 200%. Refining manipulation of SAM allows us to now deconstruct non-living matter down to its atomic components in one dimension, and store it in basic bound states in another.
We do not resonate with the tribute song. Do not worship at the window. Desecrate our temple gifts. This shallow serenade is sour and salt.
My intention was not to encroach, if that is what upsets you, nor was it to dispose of material I do not waste.
Okay. Yeah, it's weird, like the sentient being which talks. So every time I am picking up Mercer spheres, like I have gone on a Mercer sphere hunt right now to get as many of these as possible because I also had to build the dimensional depot, right, for every single material that I have. So now that I'm picking up this Mercer sphere, like the sentient being is talking a lot more and more to me, and it's sort of like Ada and this sentient being basically are having conversations with themselves. I have no idea what's happening, but it's interesting just listening to that. Anyway, let's do this. Enable uploading from the inventory.
Manual depot uploader unlocked. Storage dimension and pocket dimension now connected both ways and stable. Parts can now be uploaded to the storage dimension directly from the inventory.
Oh, that's
Note,
nice.
The storage dimension now understands the boundaries of the pocket dimension and recognizes the distinction between matter belonging to the Pioneer's inventory and matter belonging to the Pioneer.
The window within the window within the shallows within the deep, curling around itself separately, echoes strangely.
I'm sure strange is the correct term for what this must feel like to you.
What? I don't know what they're talking about. Anyway, let's just research this.
Dimensional upload speed increased. Part of the kinetic and thermal energy released during matter conversion has now been repurposed to aid with dimensional shifting, allowing for more parts to be transferred in a short time frame.
Loop the veins, use the flow, make a curve out of a line. Your shallow minds create shallow solutions, pretty ripples.
Shallow mind? Pretty ripples? I certainly hope that wasn't meant to include me.
Yeah, I have no idea either. Anyway, so yeah, I really wanted to research the first three because it takes so much more Mercer sphere, like every single upgrade. Like this is 7 and then 13, then 23. Like, it's insane. Like, so I'm at least decent. Like, I have done the first one, so that will help me quite a bit. I was struggling with that. So let's just check that out first. Okay, it basically has roughly like doubled for some of these. That's nice. Okay. Drop items here to upload to dimensional depot. Okay. And I don't have anything with me right now. I have some concrete over here, I think. Let's see. So, okay, that's nice. Okay, so okay, it does take quite a bit to upload. Okay, it's very slow. But still, if you have some unnecessary items in your inventory, you can just go ahead and upload them. That's nice. And the upload speed has also increased. Nice. And for Criterium, I was just unlocking it myself. Like I did unlock this one, high speed connector myself, and even this one, Power Pole Mark II. The rest is all there. I cannot unlock any of these. It's all late game stuff. So I'll just wait until I have everything to unlock all of these. None of these are like very, very important, right? So I can unlock it later on. Mycelia, like I just unlocked everything myself. These are all like medicinal inhalers, gas noblers, parachute, hand equipment slot. This was the important one. I got the gas mask and gas filter. But the thing is, I don't really feel the need to do this because I have Noblesque. I can just destroy all gas things, all things that generate poison. I can just destroy them. So I don't know if I'll be making these. I can just make and keep it, I guess, but I do need to have a factory for gas filter then. Let's see. So this is one thing which I really wanted to research, which is synthetic polyester fabric. This is an alternate recipe for fabric where you can automate the fabric production. Right now you need mycelia to produce fabric, but after this you can completely automate.
Research completed. Polyester fabric recipe unlocked. Using polyethylene terephthalate, production of a lightweight and strong fabric can be automated. It has many of the properties of naturally sourced fabric and also amplifies body odor.
Okay. And with quartz, I had done that before. With sulfur, I did unlock this one, this node, which enabled me this and this. I have also unlocked this, which is compacted coal. But this one needed compacted coal. So I just set up a temporary setup and I made like 15 compacted coal and the temporary setup to make the package fuel. So now I can make this. Turbofuel is necessary for my power production. So that's nice. This, I can't yet make it. No, I can unlock this. I have not gotten the resources though with me right now, but I can definitely unlock this. But I can't unlock any of the other stuff. But I can do the smokeless powder. Nice. But this is the most important thing. So let me just unlock that. Turbo fuel. What is this? Rocket fuel?
Fuel unlocked. This upgrade to regular fuel is optimal for fuel-powered generators, jetpacks, and fulfilling long-distance trucker fantasies.
This is completely new. Ionized fuel, rocket fuel. What? It needs empty fluid tank. Packaged turbo fuel. Okay. Packaged turbo fuel is fine. I can get the... What is this? Packaged rocket fuel? 100 power shots? Where am I supposed to get that from? Oh, right. There is a way to automate like a synthetic power shard. So once I get this, I assume I can automate power shard production, which will be awesome. So that will not be an issue, but oh my god, this is very, very late game stuff. I did not think there would be a better fuel than turbo fuel. I really did not think. Like a liquid fuel, I did not think there would be something better than turbo fuel. But they have added something better than turbo fuel. Oh man. Okay. But I think I'll go with turbo fuel to make the final power. And I don't think I will never think of replacing it with rocket fuel. I probably assume is even better than turbo fuel. But it's so late game. Like, I can't really wait till then. So anyway, that was nice research completed. Now, every single thing that I can research has been done. The only thing left is basically to do some hard drive research. I have been doing some and storing these recipes without unlocking any so that I do not get duplicates. There are some which I really don't want, but there are some which are nice, like over this one. I really need this for production, right? For better plastic, rubber production, etc. Even this one, this is one of the most important recipes for plastic and rubber power plant. So stuff like this, I really need them. So I will be going on a hard drive hunt, getting as many recipes as possible before I start with the final oil setup, oil power plant, and then rubber and plastic setup.